the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards to the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Send the back in motion. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Wrapped down the middle. It's Taylor. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this ring.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and can wear that defense down psychologically.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Hand off to the right side. Provides some space. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here he goes. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go to the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Stop right there at the line, no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Caught Near the sticks, it's Marsh. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Able to convert on third, sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
On the move now. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks free.
Return brings it out to the 35. And your Michigan Wolverines will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught, still going inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense for a 1st and goal. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
He's got it with ease from 56 yards away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Arizona State, to put them on top now. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty in the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 here.
2
quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. And they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it's good right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The Arizona State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, ASU. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. That
completion makes it second and short. quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pop over the middle. It's Mich. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they pick up the first on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Back in the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Michigan, 30.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? With the catch, it's Brown. Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Gonna run it. It's Brown. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure, anything.
Touchdown, Sun Devils. They couldn't stop him there. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Hit just as he throws the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He fires it down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back in motion now. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the touchdown field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Off the incompletion, sets up a third down and 2. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Snags a good throw. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking for 6. Caught quickly. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be third down. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, I'll Obviously, they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped and bumped. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.